Just a thrill to spend some time with the guy we're about to talk to. Played on 3 national championship teams at Nebraska, University of Nebraska Hall of Fame in 2012, Green Bay Packer Hall of Fame induction July of last year, all-time leading rusher in Green Bay Packer history, and so much more, and just one terrific guy. Ahman Green, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you guys. How you guys doing?
We're doing great. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Got my morning tea. And just calling in to talk to you guys for a little bit.
Nice. Morning tea. We should try that. If it works for Ahman, maybe we should.
No, we're coffee guys.
Yeah, we are. There's just no way no way we could possibly do that. Hey, you're coming to town in your first part of August.
Yeah, August 7th and 8th. I'm coming there to basically help the area and raise money and funds for the Healing Hearts company or business there that helps. We're doing a Healing Hearts for cancer party August 7th. Friday at Cliffbreaker Resort in Rock right there in Rockford, and that's $35 for general admission and $60 for VIP, and that's a private meet and greet with myself and other fans and other supporters as well. Which that night will offer a buffet dinner, silent auction, Q&A with me, and then I'm gonna be taking part in a lip sync battle. So I get to go out there and come down to Rockford and have a little fun as well. Some sports, and then showing what I could do on the stage with a microphone in my hand.
Are you putting down the marker right now? You're going to win the lip sync contest, or?
No, I'm not a cocky guy. I just say let's hopefully the best man or best woman wins. So I'll say that.
All right, we'll get your name put on the trophy ahead of time, just to save all the wear and tear later on. It'll probably be going in your way. Hey, tell us about your foundation.
So the Ahman Green Foundation, I have a website, it's AhmanGreenFoundation.org. It's been around since 2001, and my foundation and my committee I kind of rebooted it last year, and now with the members involved, myself, my wife Marie, Jeff Lee, and Stephanie Stiles, who are the reason why we're doing this event this weekend in Rockford. It's because Jeff Lee and Stephanie are from the area. So with their knowledge of the area and the people they know, the family and friends they have in the area, that's why we're doing it in Rockford. So that's the one main reason. But the foundation itself, for the years I've been around doing it, has been kind of helping out any cause and every cause. Wasn't just based on cancer research or the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I kind of helped out with all of that, with cancer research, with Make-A-Wish Kids, with the Boys and Girls Club of Wisconsin, Boys and Girls Club of my home state of Nebraska, and now here in Rockford. And now we also took it on, and within the last couple of years, took on the Alzheimer's Association. My mom was diagnosed with Alzheimer's about 4 years ago, and just recently we started a campaign to help out the March and Dimes to raise funds and awareness there about what the March and Dimes does for families and stuff like that. So over the years, we just kind of, like I said, helped out in every way, shape, and form we could. With also donating to Little League programs, football, baseball, soccer. I've even, when I even being a Packer, I still help out with sending funds and helping out with Little League teams back in Seattle where I got drafted. So It was something that was always in part of me because I knew I wanted to help out the community that I was in and the community where I come from. I come from Omaha, Nebraska. And I was always taught that, when I had the time to give back, even if it was just my time, if it was just a couple hours of my own personal time to go and support, or if I had the chances to raise fundraise and bring money to that awareness or to that cause, if I had that time, do it.
Ahman Green is with us, former Packer great. Riley and Scott here on WROK. Events August 7th and August 8th. Here in town for the Ahman Green Foundation. Find out more on the website, AhmanGreenFoundation.org. So you were a part of national championship squads at Nebraska. We have been celebrating the Blackhawks Stanley Cup win last night, third time in the past 6 years. What's it like for an athlete to reach the absolute apex, to be national champions or Stanley Cup champions, to win the final game of the year?
Right. I watched that game last night. My wife, Marie, she's a Blackhawks fan. She's from the Chicagoland area, so we sat and watched that game. And that feeling is a feeling that I say no one could take away from that player. For them guys on that ice last night, I've been there. I was experienced that my freshman year at Nebraska and then again in my junior year at Nebraska. And so Yeah, that feeling won't be ever taken away. It can't be duplicated. It's something like, having your first child. It's a special experience, and for them, they get to experience it with the guys. Their journey started last September, and it ends now, hoisting the trophy up again. And like I said, and now they're considered a dynasty because it's been done within a certain time, and it has three of them. They have 3 Stanley Cups right there in Chicago. So that's something to be very proud of. Very few people can say they've done that in any sport, not just hockey, but any sport. So for them, that's a special feeling. No matter what goes on in their careers from this point forward, they have this to always say, look, I was a part of this, because that's how I feel, in terms of being at Nebraska during them days was, something that when I explain it to my kids or people or younger generation today, and I tell them what we did, they really don't have the understanding of it, because it's something special. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of dedication, a lot of sacrifice that goes into that. And like I said, it's something that you guys will never forget. It's going to always be a part of their memory etched in there for a long time.
Well, it seems that other than, the physical part of things, the workouts and getting hit and all that, you haven't slowed down one bit since you stepped away from the game.
No. I was told by one of my teammates, William Henderson, my fullback, that, once he retired a couple of years before I did, and I kind of asked him, we had a conversation over the phone. I asked him, what's the next thing? I know I got to move on, but how do I move on? And I just needed a little help. I asked him that question, and he basically told me, he's like, Ahman, find the next thing you love to do, because I love playing football. That's why I busted my butt. I sacrificed, missing time away from my family to be a part of something that I knew I could bring to the game. So now, so I thought about that. And then, so the next thing that brought love to me that made me smile was, for one, my family. So that means doing whatever I can with my family, with my kids, with my wife, and then helping people. So I've coached high school sports in the last 5 years. I've done a ton of motivational speaking talks with either high school kids, elementary school kids, middle school kids. I've absolutely done it on a corporate level. I've talked with Coca-Cola. I've talked with GM about being a leader, being a team. So I've done motivational speaking to encourage people how to bring that team atmosphere to their company. So with that, I've just kind of continued to roll with that with my foundation, continue to help people, and that's why I haven't stopped, because like Will told me, do the next thing that you love to do. And outside of, like I said, being with my family, is doing all this stuff in the communities that I'm able to get in contact with. And like I said earlier, with Jeff Lee and Stephanie Stiles, that actually are from the Rockford area, that's how I'm able to come to Rockford and do this. And me being a Packer in Bear territory it's a little awkward, but we look all past that, and they're fans. I'm a fan of the game, and I respect them. I don't expect a Bear fan to say something to encourage me being a Packer. I figure they're gonna come say the Bears or this, and the Bears they're gonna do their chant. I respect that because I know the game. I was a fan myself. It would throw me off if a Bear fan was actually supportive of me. But they respect me because they know how I played the game. They know who I kind of idoled myself after. Was Walter Payton. One of the greatest Bears of all time, in my opinion. And a guy that I knew as a running back that if I wanted to be the best, I got to play and think and play like him. And then off the field as well. Walter Payton did a lot for the Chicagoland community. I know Jared Payton very well. He's still doing stuff there in the Chicagoland community from a charitable standpoint. So my hat goes off to him to continue his father's legacy. So that's why I'm doing stuff like this. Guys like that. My mom, my dad, the way they raised me. So that's why we're doing the Hill and Hearts cancer party on August 7th, and on Saturday, August 8th, it's the fun. This is where I like to interject, me, because I've been a part of a lot of events. It's usually golf events. It's nothing wrong with playing golf. It's a good time. You get to go out and hopefully have a nice day, and you get to shoot the rounds with guys you might not know and learn something about them. But I like to throw in something different, so that's why we're doing softball. We're doing softball right over at the Sports Score 1 in Rockford, and this is $250 per team, plus entry and one donated item. And then they have 3 games guaranteed. It's competitive recreational division for men and women, and also they might have a couple co-ed teams thrown in there.
Mm-hmm.
And later on, there's a Bowes Auto home run derby, and I'll be in that. So so people get to play against me, and I do pick up the bat. I do play for a softball team here in the Green Bay area. So don't think I'm just going to come up here and let my butt beat.
August 7th is the Healing Hearts for Cancer dinner and party. You mentioned the softball classic is August 8th. All the info is on the website AhmanGreenFoundation.org, and you can find out more. Sign up there. Come on back as we get closer. We'll talk more about the events and a little NFL, but college football too.
Yeah.
That would be great. We'd love to have you on. Ahman, thanks for your time this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, well, wait a minute. One other thing. Being a Bear fan, I'm very, very supportive of you. There, threw you off, didn't I?
No, it's a mutual thing because there's no respect that was gained through the games I've had against the Bears. So, yeah, I feel that mutual respect.
Outstanding. Hey, we really appreciate you being on with us. Have a terrific day.
Hey, thanks for having me, and talk to you guys soon.